The tomb of the Patriarchs in Hebron is the burial place of three biblical couples, Abraham and Sarah, Isaac and Rebekah, and Jacob and Leah. It is the second holiest site in Judaism after the Western Wall in Jerusalem, and is also sacred to Christianity and Islam.
According to the book of Genesis, Abraham bought the land containing the cave of Machpelah as a burial place for his wife Sarah around 2,000 years before Christ was born.
Today, the site is the dominant feature of central Hebron, surrounded by a fortress-like wall built by Herod the Great. Similar to the Western Wall, prayers are often slipped into the cracks of the stones. The history of the site reveals a series of transformations across centuries. Initially, a structure was possibly erected during the Hasmonean dynasty. Then, between 31 and 4 BCE, Herod the Great constructed a large rectangular enclosure around the cave to commemorate the site, though this structure lacked a roof. During the Byzantine period, a basilica was built within the enclosure, which was roofed except for the center portion. In the 7th century, the Persians took control and the building was subsequently renovated by Arab Muslims into a roofed mosque. The 12th century saw the Crusaders capture the site and convert the enclosure back into a church. However, around 1188, in the same century, Sultan Saladin reclaimed the area and transformed the enclosure once again into a mosque. Inside, 6 cenotaphs covered with decorated tapestries represent the tombs of the patriarchs. The actual burial places of Abraham, Sarah, Isaac, Rebekah, Jacob, and Leah are in the cave beneath each monument, which is not accessible. The complex is divided into 3 main sections: a Jewish section, a Muslim section, and a central section viewable from both sides.
Before entering the Muslim section of the Cave of the Patriarchs, women need to cover their heads and arms as a sign of respect and modesty. The site provides coverings for visitors if needed. Similarly, men are expected to wear a head covering like a kippah in the Jewish section, and these are also available outside the prayer rooms.
In the center of the complex are rooms containing the cenotaph of Sarah, and further on, the cenotaph of Abraham. Each cenotaph has a richly embroidered cover, light green for Sarah and darker green for Abraham. This section is viewable from both the Muslim and the Jewish sides of the Cave of the Patriarchs.
On the Muslim side, a wide door between these 2 cenotaphs leads into the Great Mosque, containing the cenotaphs of Isaac and Rebekah. The vaulted ceiling, supported pillars and capitals, and upper stained glass windows date back to the Crusader Church. A marble and mosaic mihrab, or prayer niche, faces Mecca, and beside it is an exquisitely carved minbar, or pulpit, made of walnut wood without nails. Next to the pulpit, a stone canopy covers the sealed entrance to steps descending to the burial cave of Machpelah.
After visiting the Muslim side of the Tomb of the Patriarchs, we met up with our Jewish guide. Entry to the Jewish area is via an external square building on the southwestern wall. Inside this section are synagogues and the cenotaphs of Jacob and Leah, each in an octagonal room.
If you look up, you may see ostrich eggs hanging. There is one belief that these eggs have a scent undetectable by the human nose that repels insects and spiders because they find the smell unbearable. Another theory is that the egg has symbolism that could relate to religion. As one example, just as the shell provides protection, the church seeks to safeguard the souls of its congregation.